Shalom, guys. I hope that you are doing well. So I guess it's going to be an audio. The screen is still, so I don't know. It doesn't make me any, never mind. So I was trying to do a visual reading, but I guess we're going to get an audio instead. Welcome back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully y'all have had a fantastic day and all that kind of stuff as well. And so I'm feeling a great big surge of energy. And I did a reading just a minute ago to check the energy. And I was recording and some things came out in that reading. And I'm not going to tell about the reading, all of it. But something did take place within that reading. Where there was a murder, and I went back to listen to that reading. And if you're new, I have a homemade deck of cards. It's got hundreds of cards that I use every reading, and I just let the Most High God just pick through my hands, and I just yield to Him, and He's miraculous, and He just gets all praise, glory, and honor. He makes me quake, people. He really does. This morning, let me go back. This morning, he had me find a card that he stated that he was going to send the hornet among the enemy until they that were left that hid themselves from us, the people of the Most High, be destroyed. And so anyway, I just laid that on my table today and kept it there. And I did this other reading. It was a huge reading. And I was rolling it back and I was listening to it. And my hand found Isaiah 41:11, which states, "Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded, and they shall be as nothing. And they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and you shall not find them. Even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, Jehovah, thy Elohim, will hold your right hand, saying to thee, fear not, I will help thee." And right after that, I was reading that card as I was listening to what I had just recorded. And I stepped my hands down in the deck of cards, and as I pulled it up, it said murder on it. And as soon as I was picking that card up, I stated on the video, the word murder came out exactly when I picked this card up that said murder. I was like, oh my gosh, Jehovah, I know you're with me. And I know when he gives me his word like that, and it's like things that are in sync, right on, in time like that, he means what he says. And he is with us. He is sending the hornet. And he stated over and over the last few days, he's getting rid of these crazies out of the earth. I don't care what they try to plan towards you and I. He stated, people, that they would fight against us, but they're not going to prevail. That gave me chills when that happened. It just gave me chills when that happened. But anyway, I just wanted to share that before we even just get started, just to check the right now moment with just any given person that will run across this message. I just like sharing that kind of stuff to give other people, you who may be going through some stuff and thinking, oh my God, where are you? He is there. I have a lot of moments where I'm just like, it's quiet, but yet I know God's with me. And then he'll just come in and just speak a little something. He'll remind me of what his word says. Like this morning when I was getting dressed and he said, I left the 99 for the one. I just began to cry because I was just the Most High has a way of just speaking one little word and just in the quietness of his spirit to just calm you down. There's, many times I just sit down, just open the scripture and then just be exactly what I need in that moment. I like to share moments like this, even though there was something about a murder in that reading. That's just there's just no way that my hands could have found that word, and my voice on that video said murder. Right at the very moment that I picked it out of the basket and looked at the word, I was saying it. I was like, oh my gosh. And then, I had just picked that other scripture that the Most High said that we're going to look for these people. They ain't going to be able to be found. He's going to make them all perish, folks. He's going to make them all perish. So, anyway, I like to share that kind of stuff with people who have also turned and made a thing right with the Most High, and you're dealing with people that are still, trying to play the role of God and do their own thing. He says he will meet the brutish person exactly the way they show up. So they want to murder, then he gonna send a murderer to them. He said yesterday he was turning them all on themselves. Let them turn on themselves. That's God's business. Okay. Our business is to keep our eyes and our mind upon the Most High God. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care if you're standing right there at the sea and there's nowhere for you to go. And you go, well, oh my God, what am I going to do? And he will split that sea for you some way, shape, or form to walk through it. Okay? He promises us, even in those, seasons where you're going through a fiery time, that the flame would not kindle upon us. And even though we're going through the waters, that it won't overtake us. And he's with us. He is with us. He said the other day that we keep getting that sword that keeps coming out because of the land the land all over the world really has sinned grievously against the Most High God. But he promises us that he will sustain us through the time of famine. We got a lot more famine than just food going on in the world. We really, really do. But I like to share moments like that with you all. To just encourage you. Okay, let's get started. Thank you, Jehovah. I appreciate you so very much. What is known in the right now moment? What is known here? Show me some information here. The Sun, the World card, and the Ace of Wands. I could really say all this is fire, as we know that the World card can have a meaning of an all-consuming fire. This Ace of Wands in the deck that I'm using in the book, it says, it gives it a description of a wall of fire. And then the Sun is here. Whatever it is, we've got something ending and being forced in a new beginning, no doubt. That's known about with this energy. The world is an ending, and the Ace is a new beginning. And the Sun is a force. Thank you, Wilba. And it's bright. What is the what's hidden here still for the collective that we need to know about? What's hidden here? The Knight of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Magician. So we got the last card of the deck, the first card of the deck, and the second card of the deck. That's interesting. So this is a new foundation. The last card and the first card of the deck makes your bottom one direction in the Hebraic language, and it makes the word success in the other direction. So this is like a complete, huge cycle that has been completed. If there is some fool that thinks that they will return, they're going to get a run for their money. And the Most High obviously brought all this fire out. They'll burn, right? Because they don't have a chance to be cray-cray. This afternoon, I did some readings that I shared in the community section today. And there was somebody trying to come back and do a deal. And so if somebody did take a deal and they're going, wow, this is a really big successful thing. The Most High stated, if that, because the Magician came out in the reverse in that reading. I don't remember which combination reading it was. I did sets of threes today with those readings. But anyway, the Most High said that it was going to be just very short term. So if some fool did return today for some people and y'all bit the stupidness from the fool, it's only going to be, short term somewhere. Yeah, that fool was there with the Ace of Cups here. And I had an OBGYN come out, and we do have the baby on the horse. The Magician is a physician, and the Ace of Cups is also a pregnancy. And the Most High was really highlighting that today in those readings. Why? I don't know. But he was bringing some stuff out about it. Let's see what this Fool is here. So what is known is this, something looks bright for some people, but for some people, what if that was in deception? That's going to be very short-lived. There's something around a commitment here with the Knight of Pentacles. So what's hidden is this return. Somebody thinks they're real genius. For those people who are in the negative side of the stuff, it's what's showing is somebody thinks they're so freaking genius in their brain that they're going to return here and they're going to go real slow in what they're trying to do. Now, if that's upright and somebody's working slow to get a full out, then that's different, because the most I just gave that scripture. Okay, he's gonna find out all of his enemies. Yesterday he said he was gonna put him in a fiery oven. We got fire that came out everywhere. And so whoever the freaks that think that they're just so genius in their mind to work real slow, because that is what they do, something would be known about this. And the Most High obviously knows about some stuff. They'll fall in their own traps every single time. Show me this fool. The little lover is here on this fool. Okay, well, this is also a card in the upright of somebody special to somebody. There could be somebody musical here attached to something. Somebody is special. Somebody, I guess they are. If it's safe for you to love, it's safe for you to love, and it will be blessed by the Most High God. Otherwise, if it's not safe for you to love, that is an adultery card, and this is a card of returning. So if those of you have been dealing with an adultery situation, there is something about loyalty, because that Knight of Pentacles is a loyalty card. If you're healing a marriage from an adultery and you got your eyes on the Most High, there's something successful out here for your testimony, and so that's wonderful. But there is some type of a returning around that energy that's coming out in the secret. Show me the Magician card. The Fire card comes out on it. This is a caution. Yes, because somebody is playing somebody. We have the Soldier card that came out. This is anybody who wears a uniform of any kind. Military, police. I had police, FBI come out in wording today, all over the place. And this card has a meaning of I'm in, I'm out, I'm playing you. It's kind of got the feel of the Knight of Wands, which is also a fornicator, adultery card as well. The adultery card came out. We're looking in the secret. So some fool is here. For those of you who are dealing with that nastiness, it came out with the card that shows the fire everywhere on the building, and the fireman is here trying to put that fire out. So there is something about fire here, and there was some type of a contract signed then secretly. Somebody's trying to produce something here with that Magician being here, but there's some type of in and out playing with it. All right, well, anyway, this is a caution, and this is bad karma, because it's only going to be a short success in whatever that is. There's that waiting card again. It just came out all freaking week. It came out today as well, just over and over. This is a jealousy card. Well, this is a jealousy. That if you're cheating and it's not safe for you to love, obviously you have free will. You can do whatever you want. You and I can choose whatever we want. There's consequences to things, though, people. There really are. But anyway, somebody is out here waiting. There's some type of jealousy situation. Somebody has returned, though. Give me more information. So the bouquet is out here. There's something around some love situation out here. And then there's a danger out here. And there is a child that just jumped out again. So either you stumbling up on some information, or this child card can represent somebody that you went to school with involved in something. It is a card of somebody that you're dealing with, got childlike brain. For other people, whatever that is, somebody is stumbling up on some situation, or there's some pregnancy around this ordeal. The bouquet, okay, you're my sweetheart out here. If that's safe for you to love, then that's positive. But again, I'm reading it both ways, because we deal with both types of people in the earth, because we've got a jealousy card out here. We got some type of jealousy card out here. The clouds are at the bottom of the deck. Some type of confusion has been around a matter, or somebody was trying to be real manipulative today in a really big way in one of those readings with that Magician coming out in the reverse. Actually, these three cards were here in that reading. that energy's still here. Well, somebody just needs to have some caution around a fool. Somebody went and got hired and went to work real slow somewhere to do some cray cray again. So anyway, it's ridiculous. You just pick through my hands. You just say whatever needs to be said for whoever needs to hear what. Somebody's there for a murder, folks. Anyway, so a third party is here. Okay, well, anyway, a spy is here. Some type of a closed-minded person is here that can't handle any kind of change. So whatever that means for you. We're dealing with the detached energy with the Fool card. So we got some jealous person here. So whatever that is, there's some type of bad karma with that misfortune card. So anyway, the word ceasing is here. Something's over here because I also got an ending written on another card. Some type of trembling outcry to something, or I guess if something's going to be known out here about whatever this return is. And somebody thinks they're trying to be whatever. Somebody is sitting here waiting for some type of an ending for a third party and a murder. Okay, whatever that is, folks. Okay, someone is guilty, it says. Okay, yeah, well, they are guilty. This is going to be a very short, successful thing that somebody accomplished today. It's not gonna live very long. The most I said so. The word travel is here. Yes, this has to do for a lot of people. This also goes back to IT workers and things like that with the 11th house and the magician. Okay, and all that travel, and we keep getting the transportation out here. Somebody has returned to do that crap, or has tried to, or somebody from that situation is here trying to do some crap in some type of a slick way to return to do something. I don't know. It's real strong out here. Okay, anyway. There's a male relative connected to something that's going on with whatever the connections are here. Money just keeps coming out any way, shape, or form. That they want the material happiness, and the Most High wants us to have material happiness too. But he won't give it to us in any kind of deceit in any way, shape, or form by manipulating anything. Somebody can't get out of that folly like that, okay, because they're guilty of stealing some stuff. Yeah, they still have the evidence, the card says. Well, something around a gift. It was probably a bribe. Somebody plays both sides out here. Somebody is playing both sides. That soldier card is I'm playing you. We got a real skilled freak out here that manipulates. Okay, and so somebody just as skilled has to get up in here and do something to the freak, then I guess so. Somebody's playing both sides of something, folks. Well, anyway. Oh, my Lord. Wisdom speaks excellent things, and the opening of her lips shall be right things. Wisdom speaks truth, and wickedness is an abomination. Her words are of righteousness, and no froward or perverseness are found in her lips. So whoever has returned like a little sweetheart, and here's my little gift, and all that crap that's went on, Most I kept saying to say unto wisdom that you are my sister, to keep the strange person who flatters, right? Somebody is out here that's returned. I guess somebody bought it, folks. I guess somebody else just couldn't resist the freak. I don't know. That's a sad thing. That curse is going to come to you for taking a bribe on this situation, folks. Anyway, I guess there's 3 that's out here. The fraud rune is here because there's money out here. Somebody just doing something for the money. They just think, just like I said on that reading today, they think their sex gets them out of jail. That's my get out of jail free card. My sex is everything. You know you love me, baby. They're a freakazoid, and you are going to go to jail, and you're not going to escape it, and you're going to go to jail beyond this realm for what you think you're trying to do. Anyway, it's ridiculous. Somebody really sick in their brain. Something hidden is going to come to the light with this rune. As we know, your children are involved in some stuff, and something about your kid is here, or a male relative, or whatever that is. We got children out here, so whatever that is. So this rune is here. This is also trusting. Somebody does need to trust. So if you have to play both sides to get some stupid idiot out of the way, or go real slow within whatever this is on the up and up, you're going to get it accomplished, man. We also have the friend is out here. The rune that came out is a friend. So somebody's friend is involved in something. I guess somebody's friend is here. This is increased promotion and stuff like that. It's also a marriage rune. We have the adultery card that came out. We also have the baby rune that came out. Okay, so we do have conceptions and the baby cards out. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Why ever the Most High is bringing all these babies and the OBGYN out today. Whatever all that stuff is about. I guess it's really huge for somebody. You could be, this is a fertility, so you could get very pregnant in this thing and then you start in some bad karmas with it. Because bad karma came out. So if you're trying to play somebody just because whatever, and you're trying to be some strange woman type around some situation, or you're falling for a strange woman, bad karma comes out of whatever this is. The letter B is here. The B and the F. The best friend is here. We have the friend rune, and the B and the F make the best friend. We also have something about Facebook that could be here as well. Beef. We just missing one of the E's. We have BEF. Okay, so they could be a Taurus energy. I don't know. It's interesting that we get that word beef is out here, and then the Fihu is a rune that the meaning is cattle. And then the magician card is the ox head in the Hebraic language. Could be a great big Taurus involved in something. Let every word be established. 2 or 3 witnesses. Somebody needs to be careful out here on whatever this is. There's a danger out here because the sickle also came out here as well. So anyway, this is what came out, folks. Until next time, shalom. Have a great evening.